What's up, YouTube? What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your girl, Ola Latoya. I'm back with another video. Yeah, your girl is back with another video. That's my dog. Okay, y'all. So, if you can't tell by the title already, y'all, I'll be doing a story time about how I snuck a boy into the house and almost got caught. Almost got caught. Could've got caught. But your girl, I was in it to win it. Okay? Nah, but I did almost get caught. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. So, y'all, basically, what happened was... So, basically, y'all, what happened was Oh, wait. No, I can't get into the video. If you're new to my channel, hello. How you doing? I'm Latoya. If you don't already know, this is all about Latoya, my channel. Go ahead and comment and say, hey, I'm new here. Hey, girl. I talk to everybody, even the haters. Hey. Go ahead and subscribe, like, right now. Like, you should really subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And you should like the video, like, right now. Like, right now. If you ever snuck a boy into the house, like the video. And if you haven't, still like the video. Because, I mean, why not? Okay? Alright, now, y'all, let's get into this video. Let's get into this video. So, let me start this off by saying, Mom, if you see this, it wasn't in your house. I had already graduated. And I know it's bad. That's why I'm telling it now. And yes, I know I shouldn't have done it. But, you know, I did. And to my siblings, don't do this. Because you know I'll beat your behind. You better not. You better not. Okay? Okay. So, basically, this was after I graduated. The summer that I graduated. This is when this happened. And, I was staying at my grandma and grandfather's house. On my dad's side at that time. I was staying at my grandma and grandfather's house. And my current boyfriend that I'm with, I wasn't no random dude. But basically, I don't know. Okay, so basically, we had spent that, okay, it was his birthday. And we had spent that whole day together, y'all. We had spent I had spent my whole day with him, like the whole day. It was his birthday. Like, we went to the beach. We went to go get slushies. We like hung out all day. It was like a lot of fun. And then, you know, I had a curfew. So like my grandma and grandpa gave me a curfew, which was really surprising that I had a curfew at their house, but I did. And my curfew, I want to say, was to be back in the house, not to like sleep, but to be back in the house. Because I didn't have one to sleep because it was summer. I graduated high school. My curfew to be back in the house. If I was out with some girls, they wouldn't have gave me a curfew. But since I was out with a dude, of course they gave me a curfew. What was my curfew? I think it was it 10? Yeah, it was 10. My curfew was 10 p.m. So he dropped me off. No, he walked me to the house basically. And he was just like, we was playing and kicking, and I was like, dang, like, I really wish you could stay. Like, I really wish you could, like, we can hang out some more. Like, I think, we used to always talk about, like, TV shows and all this type of stuff. Like, we used to always talk about that type of stuff. So, like, I was like, dang, I really want to, like, you know, like, I think Martin used to come on real late, and then the Wayne Bros used to come on real late. And I was just like, really just want to chill with you somewhere. Like, I don't want you to go. Like, I want to chill with you. Like, I don't want you to go. Like, we can go upstairs, watch Martin, Wayne's Bros. We can watch all that. And chill, whatever. So, I'm moving slow. So, what happened? Oh, okay, so I was like, nah. And then it was like, you know, I was like, okay, so like I said, you gotta wait, right? So I said, you gotta wait. So my grandma and grandpa, my grandpa was already asleep. My grandfather was already asleep. And when my grandpa sleeps, he sleeps, y'all. Like, he sleeps. And so I thought. And then my grandma, she was up walking the dog, but she had went inside and then she was going to sleep. Once my grandma get in the bed, she slowly but surely falls asleep. And so, but she don't leave the room again. Like, after she go into her room to go to sleep, she stays in there. She don't come back out. You know, because she be done already did everything. She already took everything upstairs that she need. Mind y'all, it was late. It was 10 something. It was 10 something by that time. So I was like, Hayyy, you gotta wait a little minute, right? So they closed their room door. My grandpa was asleep. My grandma was on her way to sleep. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So my grandma and grandpa, they have a sliding door in the back of their house. And they also have, my grandma has a Chihuahua name. She has a Chihuahua. And if you know Chihuahuas, they bark. They bark. So I opened up a slide. I said, you gotta wait. I opened up a sliding door. I told him, you gotta wait to walk in because Peppy's right here. And Peppy, like, if he knows, like, he don't know you and he know, like, you ain't supposed to be in here. So I'm like, I'm gonna play with him this way, turn his head this way, and I want you to walk. Basically, he could walk. It was a wall that separated, like, the dining room from, like, where I was. It was a wall that separated the dining room from the living room. So I said, walk that way and stand up against that wall so he don't see you once I let him go. So he comes in. He couldn't shut the screen door, so I said, I'll shut it, just walk. So after he gets out of the view of the dog, I shut the screen door, and then I'm like, okay, you gotta come upstairs. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, y'all, these floors never screech. These floors never creak or nothing. Why this night these stairs was creaking, bro? Why this night did the stairs want to creak and creep and all that, make a whole bunch of noise, bro? So we're like, oh my gosh. I was like, come on. Just keep going. So when we got close, I finally just opened the door and pushed him in, y'all. So we get in the room, okay. I know anybody else's parents, you know, you can't close and lock your door. But at my grandma and grandfather's house, when I'm going to sleep, I'm able to close my door and lock my door because they do it as well. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. But at my mom's house, I'm not allowed to, so that's just canceled. But at my grandma and grandpa's house, I am. And I had my own room at my grandma and grandpa's house as well, y'all, so just to let you know. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. So I closed the door. Locked it. And, you know, we were just chilling, having fun or whatever. You know, not doing nothing. You know, being, you know, friendly with each other and being friends and just being PG. Boom. We're being PG. That's just that on that. So Shay gonna be like, oh girl, you used it. Whatever. Okay, so time passed. I don't know. I think it was like 3 in the morning when he left. I think it was like 3 in the morning when I was like, all right, it's time for you to go. You gotta hit the door. You gotta go. Cause my grandma get up at like 5-ish. You know, she get up around 5-ish. So I was like, okay, it's time to go. So if I'm not mistaken, it was like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So I'm like, so before we even planned for him to sneak in, right? Before I planned it, because he wasn't really sure, but I made him because, I mean, I just wanted to spend time with him. Like, I you know, peer pressure. I did that. I did that to him. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe he let me do that, but I did it. But he used to, bro. So William used to free run. I think it's called free run. He was like, my floor, of course, was on the 2nd floor, and so was my grandparents, right? All the rooms were on the 2nd floor. I had a window in my room. He said, if need be, he could jump from the window because he used to free run. I said, oh, you sure you don't want to go from the window because like I don't want to take the risk. God bless me. I'm sorry if y'all hear the air conditioning, but he was like what he said. He said, yeah, like let me look. So he looked. He's like, you ain't got nothing around I could jump off. Nigga, you say you stood freeform. That's all I heard. You said you can jump from a window if need be. So what are you talking about? Just, boy, I was like, all right. So I guess you gotta go in the same way. Go out the same way you came in. So y'all. So I go downstairs. And I'm like, come on. So it's creaking as we on our way downstairs, right? So I'm trying to get the door open, and it's kind of a little hard because I ain't trying to make noise. And to open up my grandma and grandpa's screen door, it's a lot. Like, it's heavy, and it kind of gets stuck. It's like a little rusted. So you got to like pick it up, pull it. Like, it's like so hard to open it, but it's openable. So, but it's, if you're opening it, it makes noise. That's the thing. So I'm like, I'm trying to open it. I'm like, cause he like, dang, I can't open it either. I'm like, yeah, I know how to open it. And at the same time, I'm trying to make sure Peppy don't start barking. So then I hear my grandma and grandpa room door open. Y'all, I'm like, oh shit, go in the bathroom. Okay, cause it's a bathroom. Mind you, my room is upstairs. All the rooms are upstairs. This is my room. This is my aunt's room. Okay. And this is my grandma and grandpa's room across from my room. So my aunt wasn't home. It was only me. I was in my room. And my grandma and grandpa. So of course I know they're the one opening up their door. And so downstairs is the sliding door, and then it's a bathroom right there as well. And it's a bathroom secluded a little bit, like right there. So I'm like, go in the bathroom, go in the bathroom. So he goes in there, and let me show y'all how the bathroom is set up. Okay. When you go in the bathroom, it's like that, right? It was a half bathroom, so really it only had a toilet and a sink. So you go in the bathroom, the toilet's right there, the sink's right there, the mirror's right there. It's a little wall that separates the toilet. So, you know, if someone's peeing and the door is open, you can't see them really unless they're standing up. So, I'm like, go in the bathroom. So he hid like on the side where that wall is, by the toilet. And he's like, so what happened? Oh yeah, so my grandpa come out and said, I hurry up and run to the kitchen because I couldn't go nowhere else. So I hurry up and run to the kitchen and act like I'm getting an apple. He's like, what you doing up? I said, huh? He's like, what you doing up this late? I said, oh, I'm just getting an apple. He's like, this time of night? I said, yeah, I want the apple. He was like, what you got on? I was like, clothes. I sleep in this. He was like, he was like, clothes. I was like, clothes. He was like, to sleep in? Y'all, so like, what I had on was cute. I ain't even gonna front. Like, I changed before like I snuck my boyfriend in, because I had to come in and everything. So I changed and everything before he came up. I ain't gonna front, y'all. It wasn't sleeping clothes. Like, I didn't sleep in this thing like every night, but it was like real cute. Like, it was like a cute little fitted little it could be used as a nightgown. It could be used as a nightgown, but it can also be used as I'm going to the beach. No, it could be used as a nightgown, and it could be used as just like a walk around the house type of outfit, type of skirt outfit. Not skirt, type of dress thing. You know what I'm saying? So it could be used as, like I said, it could be used as an outfit. Yeah, it could be used as an outfit or a type of just walk around the house type little dress thing. So he's like, to sleep in? I'm like, yeah, like I always sleep in this. So I'm like, yeah, I always sleep in this. He was like, okay. So my grandpa's suspicious at this time. He's like, why is the sliding door open? Because remember I told you I was trying to open it. I had it like halfway open, but it wasn't enough for him to fit through. I was like, it's open? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I didn't even know it was open. He was like, okay. So I go back upstairs, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. So we didn't close the bathroom door. So where William was standing, So where my boy, let me see. So we didn't close the bathroom door. So where my boyfriend was standing, he could see my grandfather through the mirror walking around in that area of the dining. I want to say it's the dining room. I don't know what that little place is called because we had the living room. I want to say the dining room, I guess. I don't know. I want to say it's the dining room because he was walking around this little area and William could see him. So if my grandpa turned that way and looked towards the bathroom, he would have seen William. I was so scared. He was texting me like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, yo, he gonna kill me. Y'all, my grandpa was in the military, so my grandpa knew a lot of shit. My grandpa even taught me something that could hurt somebody. So my grandpa knew a lot of stuff, and he would have hurt my boyfriend. So I'm like, yo. And then another thing, mind you, I went back upstairs, but I was terrified because my grandpa always uses that bathroom. Out of everybody in the house, I don't care to use that bathroom because I just don't. Like, I just don't. I just feel like I just don't like to because I just never do. It's not that I don't like to. I just don't use that bathroom. So either my grandpa always used that bathroom. My grandpa use it if it's like an emergency. But I don't use that bathroom. Like, my grandpa always used this bathroom, y'all. Always. So I'm just like, yo, please don't use that bathroom. Please don't use the bathroom. And I'm worried that Peppy is gonna start barking because Peppy he in there, right? The dog knows he's in there. Mr. Chihuahua knows he's in there. Okay? So I'm like, please don't start barking. Please don't start barking. I'm terrified. So I got this apple in my hand. And then I walk in the room. I'm like, Mom. She was up too. I'm so confused because, like, they don't do this. They sleep, my dude. Like, my grandparents sleep, dude. Like, so I'm, like, so confused as to what's going on. Like, what was it about it? God was teaching me a lesson. That's what that was. He was teaching me, don't ever do that again. Dude, that's what he was doing. So I'm like, bro, like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, Mom, what Pa doing? He was like, what you guys up to? I said, who? Me? She's like, what you and William doing? I was like, nothing. Huh? She was like, okay, let's so I'm like, I want Pa to peel this apple because my grandpa always peels my apples. I don't know, it's just something. It's like the child in me, the little granddaughter still wants her grandfather to peel her apples, and you know, he always peeled my apples. I don't know how to peel apples like with the knife. He does it always, and I just like when he does it. So I'm like, Pa, can you come? I go downstairs while he's standing at the front door looking outside, trying to see if like my boyfriend's car would, like, I guess, go by, or he'll see my boyfriend running somewhere. I'm like, can you come peel this apple? I'm trying to get him from downstairs. He's like, yeah, I'm coming in a minute. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So he finally comes upstairs, and by this time my grandma's peeling the apple because I'm like, I gotta make it seem like I really wanted the apple. And then I take the apple and I go in my room, and now he's standing. So it's a window by my grandma and grandpa room door, and they can see the whole front yard. They can see the front of their house. They can see the whole front basically. And he's just standing looking at me. He's like, whose car is that? And it was a car parked in front. It wasn't my boyfriend's car. It was really the next door neighbor's car. But he never seen my boyfriend's car. But my grandma did. So she was like, oh no, that's not his car. His car is red, which it was at the time. That really wasn't his car. So I'm like, I said, you gotta wait a minute. I'm coming, but you gotta wait. I was like, you gotta wait because I gotta make sure he's in his room. So my grandma's like, shut the door. I was like, okay. So wait, did I shut the door? No. Did they want me to? No, I didn't shut the door. They wanted me to leave their door open. So I left their door open, and I go in my room and I close my door. That's one thing I'll say. My room door didn't make a lot of noise when it closed and when it opened, but theirs did. So I go in my room, stand there. I was like, you gotta wait. I'm coming. So as I'm like, you know what? I'm just go for it. I gotta get him out of here. I gotta get him out of here. I'm just go for it. So I make sure they're in their room one more time. Make sure they settled in there. And make sure they settled in there. And I tiptoe out of my room, shut my room door. So if anything they think I'm still in my room, and I had the TV playing and everything. So I'm like, if anything, hopefully they still think I'm in my room if one of them walk out here. So I tiptoe downstairs, right? All of a sudden, the stairs stopped creaking, huh? Y'all, I don't know if like I was just being extra cautious or he was just extra heavy on the stairs. I don't know. But I go downstairs and I'm like, yo, just go for it. I'm like, so I said, stay in the bathroom until I open up. It's like, this time I used all my strength, y'all. And I was like, ugh, got the sliding door open. And I was like, go. When I tell you he shot through that, it was like this. It was like, this is as far as I can get it without making any noise. He got through it. Okay? It was, at first, this is what it was at because I couldn't get it and he couldn't get through there. I got it to like this. That's all he needed. And he shot through there. He shot through there, and I was like, when he got out, I hurried up and closed it, locked it. I was like, thank you, Mr. Chihuahua, for not barking. Thank you, God, because you came through. And I know you was like, you know better, Alyssa, don't do that. Thank you, God. I know. So I went back upstairs. I closed that, went back upstairs. And I see my grandpa still standing in the window. So I texted him. I'm like, yo, my grandpa standing in the window. I'm like, you know, now he can see the whole front yard. So like if you take off running, he might see you. So just be careful. He wasn't trying to hear nothing that. He took off. But the way he took off, and he was parked in a whole nother area. Like okay. It's like the area that my grandparents live in, it's like a gated community, right? But he was parked in another community that's across from my grandparents' community, right? So he got, the reason why my grandfather didn't see him is because it was like this side area that you can't really see. So he went that way. You know, and it's dark out too. So he went that way and he just cut across and took off running. When I tell y'all, I was so happy because I really felt like I was going to get caught, y'all. I really felt like I was going to get caught. And I went to sleep and I vouched to not do that ever again. That's what I vouched to do. I vouched to not do that ever again. It was so scary. But yeah, so that's it for this video, y'all. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see next. Tell me about the time you all snuck a boy into y'all people's house, because I want to hear it. I want to hear it all. I want to hear it all. I want to hear it. I'm risking my life by putting out this video, y'all. Like, I can still get a whooping by my people. Like, that's how I feel. All right, y'all. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what y'all want to see next, and I'll be sure to get that video out to y'all. I love y'all so much. Thanks for the support. I just want to show y'all my leg because I shaved. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. And shout out to everybody going back to school this year. Shout out to you. Do your thing this semester, this school year. Do your thing. Get up and say you can do it every day. Get up and be like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pass. Like, I got to. Like, it don't matter. And if you're not going back to school because school is just not for you, so, okay, do your thing too, girl. Do your thing. Grind for whatever dream you have. And